Hey everybody, I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I have a 2001 Toyota Camry LE. I'm getting the P0446 code, the check engine light code. I got this piece right here, ordered it online, took about 2 weeks to get, but it was only $19.04, and I'm going to get rid of that code. Alright, what I did was my check engine light was on. You can take it to most of the chain auto stores, all that I know, and they will do a free check engine light code test. Of course, they want to sell you their parts, but this piece doesn't come, they don't sell it. They tell me it's a dealer only part. You can see it says Toyota on it. Did not get it from the dealer. So they'll do the code check for you. You can, if you want, buy parts from them. Sometimes I do, but I always check the prices. I'm all about saving a buck. And so they gave me a printout of the codes that I had. I had 3, but we're going to focus on the P0446 one today. The P0446 is the evaporative control system incorrect purge flow. I found 2 great YouTubers online, Justin Lee, how to test Toyota EGR system, and Wells Vehicle Electronics Toyota P0441, P0446, evap switching valve VSV. Great videos if you want to watch a little bit more about it. But from those 2, I learned that with a 9-volt battery and 2 test leads, I can check and see if my my purge valve is bad instead of changing my whole canister for $250 to $300 when it's just the purge valve on it. So I got my 9-volt battery, my 2 jumper wires. This is the part. I crawled into the car, I unplugged it. I shoved one of the jumper wires in on one of the... Yeah, it's hard to do with one hand. One of the jumper wires on. No. On. The other jumper wire, touched it to it. It's connected to the 9-volt. Nothing. Okay? I determined mine was bad. I did an online search of my favorite online ordering. Did a match. Took it out. Getting it out was difficult. They have this little Phillips screw on there. You can see it was all rusted on there. What it ended up having to do was it's located between the back tires in front of the bump of the spare tire. There's not enough room to get a Phillips head long enough on it. You can get a stubby one, but not a long one. So it wasn't moving. I sprayed it with some WD-40. I bent it side to side until I could get it to wiggle a little bit. And then I got a pair of pliers, which, again, there's not enough room for the pliers. But I got at the sides of it, and I turned it enough where I could finally get a screwdriver on it and turn it the rest of the way out. If you have this problem and you don't want to go through all that, you could take the whole canister out. You can watch that Wells Vehicle Electronics video, the Toyota P0441, P0446. They show you how to remove it. But so I got it out. I did a visual match to it online after doing a search for the purge valve solenoid. I made sure that this tab was in the right spot as best I could online, and that these were, they have some that the ports are going in the right, the same direction. I just matched it up visually online to the like one, and I got it, and it is the right one. Mine, because he has no numbers on it. The new one does. The new one, you can see that again, it's hard to do with one hand, but when I connect it, you can hear the click. So this is the new one. So I did a visual look. Now they had part numbers. This was the part number they said. I made sure it went to my year, make, and engine size of my car. It goes through a couple different ones, Lexus, Sienna, but you'll have to check and make sure that it visual match it, and then make sure it fits on your car. What I did was, it didn't come with a screw, so I had a little self-tapping metal screw that I'm going to put in there that has a hex head on it. That way, if this ever has to come out again, you don't have to take the whole canister out. You won't have to go through all the problems I did with the Phillips head screw. And I can get a little socket and wrench maybe with an extension, and I can get it in and out. Make sure when you're tightening it in that it's not long enough that it's going to put a hole in the back side of this body. You want to make sure that it's going to hold. I may have to cut the end of this, the point of this screw down a little bit. You don't want it to crack that body, because that'll damage this piece and go back to the same problem that you had. So verify that it's going to go through. The metal's probably only as thick as this, so you make sure that it isn't going to touch that body. I'll make sure of that before I go ahead and put it back in. But this is the one that it came. You see the part number. And I think that's it. Like I said, went from a $250 to $300 job to a $19.04 part, and I'm going to put it on the car, take it back to the chain auto store, have them run another code check on it, ask them to nicely clear my codes, and I should be good with that code. That code shouldn't come up again. If you go and test yours and you're still having the problem, watch those two videos I mentioned. It could be possibly maybe you had an oil change and somebody opened your air filter and knocked the vacuum line off. I know that wasn't the case with mine. All my vacuum lines were fine. Could be a cracked vacuum line. Always check the easiest stuff first, but Justin Lee is really good with showing you how to step-by-step test every part that could be. But this was my problem. I went under there and tested it with the 9-volt battery. Before I even took it off, I heard no click. I knew that was my problem, and I matched it up and ordered it. And it took me about 2 weeks to get it. I probably could have went to the dealer, but it probably been 3 times as much money. And I'm all about saving a buck. All right. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll bring you as many more as I can. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.